It's a pleasure to know that you are tuned in to the Uganda Catholic Television. Thank you very much for joining us for Uctv News this Tuesday, the 4th day of February 2025. I am Sunday Gloria Bosch. Now, the Minister of State for Finance, Planning and Economic Development in charge of microfinance, Honorable Haruna Kasolo, officially flagged off the 44th Army Week and Tarehe Sita Marathon in Chotera district. After completing the 8-kilometer marathon, Honorable Kasolo urged residents of the greater Masaka region to safeguard the prevailing peace and stability, emphasizing its role in fostering socio-economic transformation.
Nebaze amagye gaffe okututerawo enteekateeka eno. Naye ekikulu kya byonna okudduka obw'emisinde okukola exercise kya bulamu. Temukoma lwaleero lwokka. Ekyamazima kiri nti endwadde omusawo z'ayita non-communicable diseases, sukali, pressure, n'endwadde endala zonna ezigwa mu kiti ekyo zijja lwa butakola exercise. So n'olwekyo olwaleero oba omulundi gwaffe ogusoose oba bulijjo tukikola tukitwale mu maaso okuuma obulamu bwaffe nga tuyita mu kola exercise egy'emibiri gyaffe. So njagala kwebaza mwenna abeetabyemu mugende mu maaso okukitwala mu maaso era abaana bano abato. Naye njagala kubeebaza abaana bano nti nabo bambi beetabyemu ne beepimiraku ekyo kyebakola ki kyebasobola. So kirungi nammwe abasajja abazadde abali wano akaanako b'omwana wo akole ng'akola exercise. Nga nebaza nnyo President Museveni olw'otuwa emirembe mu ggwanga. Mbasaba eddembe lye tulina tulikozese bulungi. Eddembe lye tulina mbasaba tulikozese muki? Tulikozese bulungi. Beegayiridde nnyo.
Nze Kano Robert Ngabirano, the Director of Education, Sports and Culture ku magye gaffe aga Air Forces. Bana Chotera, bana Masaka, mwebale kutwaniriza ku mazaalibwa gaffe ag'amagye ag'omulundo gwa Namunnya. Ku luno Tarehe Sita ekuteyo wano mu Chotera tuzanzabya abantu tuzimbye mu blocks z'amasomero. Wenjogerera bannange kati bali mu masomero bagaba ebitabo n'ekalaamu. Twogedde nammwe Abannachotera, tusomesezza abavubuka abakyala leadership skills tubashapeninze era beeyongeddeyo kati bali kyamusansala mu 1 week seminar. N'olwekyo kino kye tubaddeko leero wano ekyemisinde. Emisinde mwebale kudduka, mwebale kumalako ebyalo, ate mwebale kubeerawo, kubeera bakaleebi, ate ne mwetaba mu kino ekyemisinde. Mukulikireyo ddala.
N'abatuuze b'Ekyotera mwena mu biti byammwe, njagala kubeebaza, mwebale ddala okudduka ntumalaako nga twekubire engalo z'amaanyi. Kwebaza UPDF. UPDF ebyetukoledde bingi. Abanachotera banange tusimbe, kubanga mu Greater Masaka yonna basalamu omukolo okusingirayo ddala okusembayo gwa Tarehe Sita nga tujaguza olunaku lw'amagye ne baguleeta eno Kyotera waffe okugenda kubeera wali Kasasa ku lunaku lw'okuna. N'olwekyo twebaze UPDF ne Commanding Chief President waffe nga tukuba engalo z'amaanyi tubaaniriza.
Emitwalo gya 5 aga Uganda. Then tujja atwambalize champion. n'akasente ke kaako $5,000.
The Executive Director of the Uganda Heart Institute, Dr. John Omangino, has announced that the construction of a 250-bed cardiac hospital in Naguru will significantly reduce the country's $70 million expenditure on external medical referrals. Speaking at the groundbreaking ceremony, Dr. Omangino emphasized that the state of the art facility is expected to be completed within 2 years. The project is funded by the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, the Arab Bank of Economic Development in Africa, and the Saudi Fund for Development and the government of Uganda.
250 beds are going to be installed here, including 40 ICU, that is intensive care bed facilities. The project objectives, first, is to provide affordable and accessible cardiovascular treatment and care for the people of Uganda. 2 is to improve on specialized teaching, training, and research. 3 is to enhance early preventive and timely intervention measures against cardiovascular diseases. 4th is to provide awareness of the magnitude and management of cardiovascular disease in Uganda and in the region. Then to reduce referrals abroad and save foreign exchange reserves for other purposes. And then to promote medical tourism. And finally, really this one should be able to give this country that pride of being able to handle cardiovascular disease within our country.
Once again, you're watching UCTV News on the Uganda Catholic Television. The World Wetlands Day, which was marked on Sunday at Katerera Playgrounds in Rubirizi District under the theme Conserving Wetlands Today for a Secure Tomorrow, aimed to raise awareness of the crucial role wetlands play in environmental sustainability. Now, UCTV News brings you highlights from the celebrations, which emphasized the need for collective efforts to protect and restore wetlands for future generations.
Yeah, we are happy that we are here. Actually went and saw the restoration of the wetland with the fish pond. We stocked it. We are happy that His Excellency the President sent the Vice President to represent him, and we are happy that the community, you can see in terms of the percentage, this place is really trying very much to protect their wetlands, and this should really be replicated. So there are two sides that our effort as government to support the communities who are employed in the wetland to come out with our development partners can be really seen from here, and we look forward that this should be replicated. And government's intervention, especially the President, who has been very passionate in all occasions, his appeal is that people should leave the wetland voluntarily, while as government we plan for alternative livelihood for them. So this is now with our development partners, we have a bigger population leaving the wetland, restoring it because of the value of the wetland, both economic, social, and ecological.
Here today, we are to visit Katerera to celebrate World Wetlands Day, which is an international day done all over the world, and Uganda also does this. This began in 1973 with the Ramsar Convention. Once it was signed in Iran, here in every country and in Uganda we ratified it. Now when you ratify it, we pledge to conserve these wetlands. Wetlands serve a lot of important purposes. One, which is the most obvious, is to filter water before it gets to the receiving water body. That water now is useful for commercial and domestic use. Wetlands also provide breeding grounds for fish, which would otherwise not exist even in the open water. Wetlands provide a myriad of activities, including direct ones like collection of building materials like sand, reeds for crafts, and traditionally they've always held a cultural heritage. So for us as Uganda, we are conserving wetlands as with every other natural resource for posterity, so that we can use the resources to benefit ourselves, but also to be able to preserve them for the future generations to derive the same benefits as we do. And we do that through wise use, and today is a day to celebrate that, to spread awareness, and to ensure that these wetlands are managed by the people.
As a country, Uganda, we have, this is the 37th celebration when we mark the World Wetlands Day. Uganda became a signatory to the Ramsar Convention in 1998 with a focus on managing and sustaining the wetland ecosystems. As a country, I must say that we have made positive strides in terms of covering the wetland cover in the country, which had been declining from 15.6 in 1994 to the current rate now to 9.3. We now have strategies that we have put in place as a ministry and as government, and one of them is that we have gazetted all wetlands in Uganda. A total of 8,614 wetlands have been gazetted entirely in the whole country. As a ministry, we have also developed, and the cabinet has approved, the Environment and Natural Resource Wetland Restoration Plan, 10-year strategic plan, which we are now implementing to ensure that we recover all the wetland ecosystems. I must also applaud the key partners that we are working with in this effort. One of them is the United Nations Development Programme, European Union, Environmental Alert, the Danish Royal Embassy, Abbey Trust, and many other organizations that are working together with us, including Ministry of Agriculture and local governments, to ensure that we manage the wetlands in the country.
Still, from the World Wetlands Day celebrations held at Cathedral Playground in the Birizi district, the Bunyaruguru Cultural Development Initiative Foundation took center stage in advocating for wetland conservation and promoting community tourism. The Bunyaruguru Cultural Development Initiative Foundation has been actively working to preserve the district's unique ecosystem, including its dry craters and crater lakes, while engaging local communities in sustainable tourism efforts. Speaking to Uctv, the Bunyaruguru Cultural Development Initiative Foundation Communications Officer Jerome Abagambe shared insights on the foundation's initiatives and the importance of conserving Rubirizi's natural heritage.
A CPO that protects the environment and promotes culture here in Rubirizi district. Actually, we started early in 2014. Today we are growing all over. We started with Onwek Chamba sub-county. Now we are all over the district.
And as an NGO, what are you going up to? What are you doing in Rubirizi district?
This now we have two items on the culture and the environment. On culture, we are translating law books into our culture. Now we are finished the supreme law, which is the Constitution of Uganda.
You're interpreting it.
We are interpreting it
into the local language. Which language?
Bunyaruguru.
Okay.
Now we are doing that. We have done our part. It is now Kampala people to finalize it. The local council puts an act.
Okay.
We want to put it in our language. That is for culture. Then for environment, we are doing the preservation of wetlands. So far we are doing a great work at Chanteyo. Wetland. So we agreed with the people around surrounding the wetland. They have evacuated the wetlands. We planted trees. Now we are waiting for the trees. They are fruit trees.
Okay. We have seen that Rubirizi has over 32 lakes.
Greater lakes.
And
yes.
How have you people managed this? And having all these 32, isn't it like a problem to the community or maybe the people have become a problem also to these lakes?
Well, we haven't done much on creating these lakes. We found them there.
Yeah, you found them.
We found them there, but unhappy enough to me, as someone who is an organization, people are endangering these lakes. Actually, some of these lakes are shielded. We had a lake called Chambo. It went off. Now, as a bush diff, we came up with the initiative of working very hard with communities, sensitizing them so that they can do better practices that can protect these lakes, so that tomorrow we don't lose any other lake.
Okay. So what are some of the measures? Because I've seen people making some livelihood in around these greater lakes, and since we are celebrating World Wetlands Day, how have you people as a CBO managed really to move around, training people, talking to them to protect these wetlands?
Okay. As I've told you, it is a community-based organization. We work with the communities, and we work with, within the means of the means we have, so that we convince the community to move away from the buffer zone. This is what we can. But the challenge we are finding, these people, they are depending on these areas.
Yes.
Apart from that, when we tell them to evacuate, they sometimes give excuses. We don't have any alternative. And giving alternative livelihoods, it is a little bit expensive to us as an organization, apart from if we get any external funding to support this idea. But we have moved, and people are willing. Some are already gone. However, some of them are still, they don't want to leave these places.
And finally, from the local scene, Nebi District Local Government has officially handed over its headquarters for renovation, marking a key step in the district's infrastructure development. During the handover ceremony to Pegosa Engineering Company Limited on February 4th, 2025, officials noted that the district headquarters, commissioned in 1997 by President Museveni, has significantly deteriorated, necessitating urgent refurbishment. The Chief Administrative Officer, Dorothy Juang, emphasized that the renovation aligns with the district's vision for development, ensuring a more conducive working environment for effective service delivery.
The Nebi District Local Government Headquarters has been handed over for renovation, marking a significant milestone in the district's development. During the handover of the structures to Pegosa Engineering Company Limited, today 4th February 2025, it was discovered that Nebi District Headquarters was commissioned in 1997 by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and now it has dilapidated offices, which prompted the District Authority to call for urgent renovation. Dorothy Ajwang, Chief Administrative Officer, Nebi District Local Government, said the renovation of the district's administrative structure is aimed at a vision for development.
We have over 100 supervisors. The RDC will supervise you every day, the chairman. Before I enter my office, I will pass by. The auditor will supervise, so you will not run away. You will not do shoulder work and you get away with it. So please know what you are in for. Just do your work very well. We've already received the money. We have your money. We will pay you as and when you've completed each phase. So you will not have any problem. You only have a problem when you've not done your job.
Honorable Emmanuel Orombi, Nebi District Chairperson, noted that the renovation of the district headquarters is likely part of this broader development vision.
The plan is to lobby now for a new administrative block, which ambitiously I want to set the foundation before I leave. Before I leave here, the foundation and maybe the first floor should be done. And the suspects who want to inherit, and you know traditionally it's not very bad to begin to inherit when somebody is still alive. It's a bad manners. Though in politics it is allowed, I will have finished my 5 years, because the contract is exactly 5 years. Nothing more, nothing less. Then everything is new after every 5 years. But when our technical people who are consistently be staying here, they're in good work condition, I think they will plan better.
Mr. Samuel Omara, Executive Director, Pegos Engineering Company Limited, undertaking the project, promised to complete the work within the given contract period.
And we complete this project within contract period. As long as all factors are constant. The only challenge with the renovation is you may not know what will come after removing the section. In case all factors are constant, the contract period is 4 months, we shall be in position to deliver. As per now, our mobilization is okay. We already have paints here. We already have welded mesh, which is enough for all the ceiling board. We already have personnel. That means after here, our electrician will disorganize, will disconnect all powers.
However, Mr. Robert Abak, Nebi Resident District Commissioner, revealed that the district leadership has been working to improve the delivery of services to residents, and the renovation of the headquarters may be aimed at enhancing the district's administrative capacity.
Well, our cow said, I don't know whether you borrowed it to come and just show to her, impress us, then within 2 weeks, wait and see, we shall deliver. But I trust the process was well followed, the procurement. They did the needful. And I thank the procurement and the contracts committee for a job well done. As of now, I know you have done a good job. Of course, I never received complaint. Chairman, I never received any other complaint from other bidders that they were dropped out of because of corruption here and there.
The district has a clear vision for development, which includes improving the livelihoods of its residents and promoting sustainable development. The renovation works will cost over 700 million shillings and take a duration of 4 months to complete the project.
Thank you very much for watching UCTV News. We are going to take a break and we'll be back.
UCTV, good news for all.
You are watching UCTV, good news for all. For this and more, tune in to Kasese Get Radio 100.5 in Western Region, located at the hill of the Diocese of Kasese. KGR brings you all Catholic programs and an advertising platform in all our radio shows like Good Morning Renzori, Chama Tovoka, Ukute, the business show, Propeller, the request show and sports, Evaluation, Bahinga Bakuluka, Late Night Show, and many others. Our other services include Isuzu Tipa, a Noah car, public address system, live band, Omokekera, an audio recording studio, and outside live broadcast. For more information, call 0773 597 166 or visit our website www.kasesegatradio.com. Kasese Radio, Omusondoria, the voice of truth.
Thank you for watching. It's time for Today in History. And with the Rome Reports wraps up our Tuesday edition of UCTV News. I'm Sunday Gloria Abwatch. Good evening and good night.